you're in your year 3, this is the year of analysis. Yeah, when you start like thinking, analyzing more in details, and of course the year of goal realization, because you can analyze your steps, your goals, and really you can achieve them, because the energy of analyzing is the cold energy. There's no emotions, and you really can see all the little details that they can bring together in order to achieve your goal. In the minus size, you can be more become lazier. Yeah, you can analyze, but there's no energy to act. And this particular thing you really need to understand and use this year to achieve your goal as fast as possible, because there is potential in this year.
But also, this is the year in which you could create a system, you could create an instruction for yourself. It's good to talk within the family about rules of engagement and create a manual of operation. For example, I didn't understand that other people don't know about me what I know about me. I thought it's so evident. So at some point in year 3, last year, I had that conversation with people. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is what's okay for me. This is not what okay. And I've been around my family for many, many years. And I was so surprised that this instruction really is helpful, because now I see so much more harmony and congruency with what I need. But I didn't know they didn't know. And especially for the children, it's important to be able to have a system to put the constellation of the family, all the children in the family and all the adults in the family, in a system, so the child understands what they want and what they don't want. Because children depend emotionally on adults. They want to have a feeling of being wanted, needed, loved. And when they do something against your will, against your system, of course, they experience your emotion. And in order for you to create a system, you really need to look into it from analysis, not from emotion, and give your child a very clear instruction. This is what should be done, that's what shouldn't be done, and you'll be fine, because that will satisfy everybody. And also ask what kind of system they need to feel safe and to be loved.
Yeah, and the next year, in year 4, the goal prioritizing, very interesting goal and year. And I really I understand that Svetlana right now, she's experiencing these kind of energies of year 4, when you can see it, you have like passion to go through your goals, you can write down your your steps, how to reach your goal, priorities. But at the same time, this year of unsatisfaction, yeah, because the energy 4, it's I can see all this kind of things, little things that I've never seen before. This is like particular for number 4, because the energy of creativity helps them to do better something that is not functional very good. And number 4, year of number 4 can bring you some mystery in your pluses or in your minuses.
That calendar is really helpful, especially in year 4, because every day has a fluctuation of energy that supports certain things and doesn't support other things. So to understand what's best for you on this particular day, you need to focus. What's interesting, you might believe in calendar or not. Just like Gregorian calendar, for example, might not be 100% accurate, right? Because who knows? There are calendars that are 6,000 years old and over, more than that. But we use it. So believing in it was one thing. How accurate it is or not is another thing. But we use it so we have the rhythm and reason of our life. So we can do things in common reality. And if I say that it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday for everybody, not just for me. So this is objective reality in which we coexist and co-create, and calendars are necessary. But there is also a personal reality, the subjective reality, in which we live all by ourselves. And it's good to understand that all the realities are present simultaneously. I live in my own head all the time. That's normal. This is our thinking and beliefs and other ideas that come from others that I filter through my own understanding. But then I also have reality in which everybody else exists. If I close my eyes, I'm always with myself. When I open, Vasili is still there. When you have your personal calendar overlaid the common calendar, it gives you an understanding of personal flavor, right? It's like you go to the restaurant and you order the dish that you want. You don't order the same dish unless you go as a family and everybody eats the same, but nobody's happy. So I truly believe the happiness comes from being yourself, being in your own rhythm. And so the calendar that we've created has that opportunity to focus you. Whether you believe it or not, when you focus, that means your inner reality, your thinking, your perception, and your action are aligned with one particular direction. Otherwise, we think one thing, we say another thing, we do another thing, and at the end, our body experiences the conflict as an illness. It's not easy. What's easy when you have a focus and you follow that focus, and the time becomes your teacher. You are learning from the time measurement, which is the calendar, just like you learn from the watch. It's the measurement of the hours of the day. Yeah. Subjectively, you can wake up and it's dark and you can think it's night, but it might be already morning, or the other way around. So in order for us to connect subjective and objective realities, we look into calendar. We live in a common calendar because that's where we do things with others. But we also live in a personal reality. And to create a priority, to be on target, to have a goal, you need to know what kind of energy of that day or that month or that year is supporting you or taking away from you. For example, year 6 or day 6 or month 6 is wonderful in terms of love and connection and comfort. But you're looking for somebody else to create it for you. It's not going to happen. It's your goal. So on that day, on this month, on this year, it's your goal to take care of yourself. But if you don't know, you're always unsatisfied because nobody gives you enough love or enough roses, for example.
If you're in your personal year 5, this is the year of building business communication and like developing your brand. You can push your brand on the next level. This is the year when you like very, very much freedom. Yeah. And for example, if your kids, teenagers in their year 5, they will ask about, Mom, Dad, leave me alone. I want to be free. I want to be free because energy number 5, this is the year, energy of freedom. And of course, when you're in a good plus your energies, yeah, when you like full of energy, and it means you will be, for you it's going to be easier to promote yourself, to show yourself, to present yourself on the different levels. And this year your kids could start like, okay, Dad, I really want to be the performer over here, I really want to do this stuff. They can show they like, I'm a star, because this is the year of artistism. And of course, when you're in your minuses, this is like the energy of the fight. Yeah, all the people, they go this way, not that, I really want to go this way, and always like fighting, because this is like my way of thinking how I need to live in this year. And year 5, it could be very good as all years. Yeah, in your pluses you can use this energy and to be on the top of the wave. Yeah, and use this kind of energy, flows of energy. And if you're in a minuses, it's going to be always the fighting with your colleagues, with your friends, with everybody, because you really want to show, okay, this is my way, I see this world. But it's not maybe very good all the time, like to fight.
It's a year of growth for everybody. So you might find yourself being outside of your home, working, or maybe traveling. And your family would not understand what happened to you and why you're not around. So it's good to know and explain, given instructions to the rest of the family what's going on. And as for children, this is also that year has a flavor of image. Looking for a different image, a different status, expansion of your presence in the world. So for children, it made up in, I want that brand, and I want these shoes and not that shoes, and everybody's wearing this, and I want to wear this. So understanding that this is the energy that's teaching you, the time is always teaching you. It gives you a competence. This is the year in which some older children might start exploring their image. After 7, it might start. Even before 7, it depends, of course. But when we have that energy, allowing the child to make choices is for their clothes is also the teaching that you can provide for them to make choices in general. Because it starts very simple. I want to look certain way, and I don't want to look like my mother and my father. I want to look differently, and I want to dress differently, and I want to speak differently. And if you let this child try those things out, they will choose something optimal. If you don't let them try, they will fight for it.
And if you live your personal year 6 and already started like explain the energy of love, this is like the best year could be. Yeah, because the energy of love everywhere. But if you're on your minuses, you can start fighting for your comfort. Like, I'm not comfortable sitting in front of this desk. Please change my desk. I really don't like this color in my room. Change this color. Yeah, and between even the parents could be this kind of discussions, because the energy of comfort like affects us through emotions, because the energy of the year 6 could bring like the basket of emotions, and we can be like become just very emotional.
Love is not about I need you, I want you, I cannot live without you. Love is about resource. It's a resource. It's falling in love, but not necessarily with people. Falling in love with yourself and your desires, and giving yourself that what you want, not waiting for somebody to do it for you. Because this is the year where you accumulate resource. The resource comes from the source. We already talked about it. And the source is the nature. And the source for this year might be the wealth, the well-being. This is the year in which you want to add luxury to your life. And the luxury comes in small and big chunks. And but the studies show that when you purchase a big thing once in 3 years, it doesn't give you as much emotions as if you buy little things every day. So this is actually the year in which you do buy things. Things come to you in the form of gift. And what's interesting that this is the year when you need to relax and accumulate the energy, because year 7, 8, and 9 are not simple years. They're transformational years in which you would need the energy to be fully expressed in the world.